Yes, dearest youngsters, welcome. Good that we are together for quite some time, and very good that together we are studying Geetha to learn some aspects. Definitely, they shall help us depending on our sincerity and ability to be regular, to be able to think and understand, and when we are committed to practice. Let us that way study together and grow together. Mm. Any difficulties slowly will be sorted out with our being regular and sincere. And definitely, as we every day invoking the grace of Lord Krishna, Gita Mata, Vyasa Bhagavan, and our gurus, with their krupa also, our intellects become sharp, sufficient, strong enough to listen, to understand, to commit, to practice. Clear? In such Vedantic or spiritual knowledges, whenever we talk about practice, there is less in terms of action, the practice is, more it is in terms of changing our aptitudes or attitudes or intentions inside. So focus on that. Then, once inside attitudes, etc., have changed, actions also accordingly will definitely change. Now, welcome, like every day today, to three things. One is Bhaja Govindam, first shloka. We'll conclude today. Then, even chant the second mantra. Then, we'll have our one simple common sense thought. In Gita, we will summarize the first three shlokas today, in which seventh chapter Bhagavan Krishna tells, I am going to tell you about me, the theory, about me, the practice to know me, and when you know me, how it looks like, all this. But from your side, you have to do four preparations to be able to tune to me and receive what I am giving or telling. Like anything, when your maths lecturer is giving lecture, you have to have your inner preparations and you have to have tune into him. Then only his teachings you will receive. So too, when you have to get some nice guidance from your mother or father, you have to be prepared within also. You have to be tuned to them in the movie also. If you are prepared inside and tuned to it from every movie, definitely something you can receive or learn. And best thing you can learn from nowadays the movie is अकल है तो दोबारा movie नहीं देखना. It's so much of dhoom dhadaka going on. Anyway, so whatever. In the same way, here also Bhagavan Krishna says these are the four inevitable things. When you are prepared with, then what I am giving you, the knowledge about me, the practices to reach me, and having reached me, how I am looking like. All these three you will be able to catch. Now, in that, why should we do, a big question will come to us. We are so busy in our engineering or technology or medicine in the world in doing our careers, etc. Simple thing we'll tell now. Later on, at the topic comes, we'll see more. So these are all food giving vidyas. But eating food alone is not the end of life. No. The real thing of life is continuous, constant happiness. That will be given by this experience or the knowledge of the divine. It is very sublime, but we will try to simplify it when we come to the discussion of those shlokas. Let us see how the Lord speaks through us and makes us understand. Start. Om, 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 Om Sahanavavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai. तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Friends, these are our everyday prarthana, where we are praying to the Ishvara Paramatma to tune both of us. We are also praying to Guru to act as Brahma Vishnu Maheshwara and bless us with knowledge. Now we are learning nowadays Bhaja Govindam. First mantra only we are seeing the meaning from last 3 days. Today we will conclude it. First let's chant it 2 times. Om Adashriyadya Shankaracharya Krita Bhaja Govinda Stotram. ॐ भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि नहि रक्षति डुक्रुङ्करणे भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले nahi nahi rakshati dukrum karane. So these slokas, every word's meaning, total meaning, implied meaning we saw. So every word meaning is bhaja means seva, bhaja means bhakte, bhaja means ekata. So we told you the meaning of that. Govinda means the Lord, Lord in your puja room as well as Lord in the form of the world. So, Bhajagovindam, 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 all these three words are explained. Mudhamate means if you are not doing, you are deluded. Why is it so? Because anything other than Bhajagovindam called as Dukrum Karane, that will not going to help you at the time of death or departure. That is what is the next line. Samyak prapte sannihite kale. So the sannihita kala, jane ka time, samprapte, when it comes, this dukrum karane, anything other than doing spiritual, is not going to help you in freeing you from mrityu or giving you a better life earlier. Not only that, all that through Dukrum Karane, whatever you have done and earned in this life, your certificates, your all the laurels or your tournament victories, your medals, your monies, your bungalows, your friends, जो कुछ भी आपने मेहनत करके कमाया, nothing goes with you. Neither they go with you from this life to the other, nor they can avoid your death. Therefore, living whole life for those things which are not going to help us to avoid the death or misery, nor going with us. Living for that, is it not mudamati then? Is it not a delusion? This is how, hey mudamate, Govindam bhaja. But if you do the service of the Lord, devotion to God, that goes with you every life. You start evolving in nearing to the God, nearing to the divine realization or divine experience. So, therefore, slowly, slowly, from the Dukrum Karane means anything other than Vajagovindam, come to the Vajagovindam life. Straight away you can't do as a youth. You be busy in your Dukrum Karane of your academic studies, getting job, earn good money, get married, have children and all. But as you reach to the age of freedom from those responsibility by the age of 50, 55, slowly start coming into Bhaja Govind. Yeah, this is general way of progress. If someone is very much inspired because of earlier life samskaras, from beginning only want to do Bhaja Govindam, welcome. There are some fortunate people who have done all the clearances in the earlier life. Therefore, they don't have any aruna or any of the prarabdha, so they need not enter into the gamut of the worldly life, their marriage, children. जरूरत नहीं है. ऐसे बहुत कम होते हैं, but कुछ होते हैं. Who can be? Anybody can be like that. So there's nothing harm in this or that. But both have to finally take up to the Bhaja Govindam. Okay? Dukrum Karane is every other thing other than divine pursuit. We tried to explain last 3 days ki Bhaja Govindam 3 times Bhagwan said is to say that I have given you 3 equipments. Through all the 3 equipments, you do my bhajana. Bhaja means sevayam, saru means such a way that bhaja bhangte, then the gap between you and me get reduces. Bhaja ekatve, so that you become one with me, means as infinite and blissful I am, you too can become. Okay. So first equipment was the body, Therefore, Bhaja Govindam is daily there should be temple visits or puja in our puja mandiram. So, to taking the world as Bhagwan, physically serving the world as much as we do, whether it is domestic or professional. Very clear. With the body, Govinda to be bhajita or served in puja room as well as in our world's professions, etc. Develop that attitude. I am servant of the Lord. I am serving Him in my puja room. Now the whole world is His own expression. Like I am talking to you. You are the expression of Govinda to me. So talking to you, giving this Gita Gnanam to you is my service to the Lord in you. I have done my puja in the puja room in the morning. So with my body, I am doing Bhaja Govinda. Okay. Second is with the Vani. Vani is the second equipment. Here, Bhaja Govindam again. Two things is all the time Bhajana, Kirtana, Namavali, Stotra, etc. related to the Lord we do. And you all know the power of chanting name of Lord, how it purifies our heart, how it divinizes our speech, how it makes our speech become tastier, sweeter, and the Lord takes avatara in your tongue as well as heart if you go on chanting the name of God. That's why take up whatever the Lord you love His name, you do Om Kaho, Ram Kaho, Om Namah Shivaya Kaho, Krishna Krishna Kaho. Every name is equally powerful. गोविंद बोलो गोपाल बोलो राम राम बोलो हरि नाम बोलो ये नाम सारे जीवन सारे परमानंद के ये खोलते हैं द्वारे जो नाम चाहो हो नाम बोलो प्रेम से बोलो भाव से बोलो गोविंद बोलो गोपाल बोलो. Like that, choose your name. And we have given so many stotras, so many names. We will add some more also little later. After a month, when this Bhajagondam is over, we do Nama Japa for 1 month of one God. I don't remember if we have done it or not. Stotras, shlokas, to anyway we have done. So, doing Bhagwan's chantings with our mouth is one mouth level Bhaja Govinda. Another Bhaja Govindam is talking very sweetly, lovingly, politely, not hurting, not harming anyone, conscious about it, because everyone is nothing but Govinda in that form. This is called second mouth level Bhaja Govinda. Very clear, you know what is difficult in that. Third is at the mind level. So the mind is always having the feelings of devotion, feelings of gratitude, feeling of prayerfulness towards the God all the time. So the thought should be of that type in the mind regarding the Lord and gratitude and devotion to Him. Same way toward the world, whomever you remember, now pray for their well-being, love them in the mind, plan in the mind to do something, ask the Lord to take care of them. So these mental thoughts, when they are in love for the world, in the benefit of the world, the welfare of the world, that the mental thoughts are called the manasika bhaja govindam of the Lord. Okay, when these three are done, our heart becomes purified. When the heart becomes purified, the mati becomes mudha. There is no delusion in the mind, because the delusion in the intellect is using mana, indriya and vani, mana, deha and vani for the sake of anything other than Bhaja Govinda. Now all that we have changed, no more the mati is mudha now. So mati is purified, mati is intellect. Into that intellect about Govinda, when the knowledge is given that the Lord is real, the Lord is truth, is of the nature of pure existence and consciousness. As pure existence and consciousness, He is all pervading in and through everything. He alone is real. These Rupanam are superimposed on Him. See, all this Jnanam which we are going to study now in 7th chapter, and when you grow in life, you study through Upanishads, that knowledge, that person whose mati is no more mudha because of its slavery to senses, mind, and body, because they are divinized, that buddhi will be able to grasp these truths. grasp these knowledges. Thereafter, you discover the Lord and you are liberated. That is why this first shloka is called Moksha Purushartha giving shloka. And what it is then? Through body, speech, and mind, go on doing bhajana of Govinda so that your intellect is purified of its slavery to all these three. What is the slavery of intellect to these three? Intellect is sharp, intellect is subtler, but it is working with its sharpness, subtleness only to fulfill desires of mind, fulfill the cravings of the body, and fulfilling what the mouth wants to say or eat. This is called the delusion of intellect. Freed from that, the intellect is free. Such intellect is engaged, as we now just said, in trying to recognize the Lord. That's how, in the recognition of Lord, which we'll see in Gita now, our liberation happens. Our reaching the acme happens. That's how the first shloka is called as Moksha Purushartha giving shloka. Second shloka is called as the Artha Purushartha giving shloka. Okay, tomorrow that we will see anyway. So is it clear? Bhaja Govindam with the body, Bhaja Govindam with the speech, Bhaja Govindam with the mind. Therefore, with which the mudata of the mati or the buddhi goes away, by which the buddhi or mati is free from its extrovertedness into the world through the mind and senses and speech, mind, body, and speech. That mati can be taken to the Guru. Guru gives the Tattva Jnanam, etc. Then we will know the truth. Or that mind or intellect which is freed from its cravings of mind, body, and speech is not a mudamati. It recognizes its duties. Okay, it recognizes the need of others also, thus tries to fulfill it, which is called as true living. This is how our delusions go away. That we are not living for our own selfishness, but we are living for the totality. In that thing, in such type of subtle things start coming to our cognition. बस इतना समझ लो सन्नीते काले संप्राप्ते डुक्रुम करने नहीं रक्षति then what रक्षति गोविंदा for that what to do invoke govinda kripa how by doing his bhajana with what speech body and mind. Therefore, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja 3 times. If you do, the Mati becomes Sanmati. If you don't do, your Mati remains to be Mudamati. A Mudamati is indulgent in the world, doing all sins and destroys himself. A Sanmati knows the world is not the goal, the divine is the goal. He goes for it. This is the shloka. It should be enough for you. इतना आपके इस ताई में इतना समझ लो पहले श्लोक का सार काफी है. So this is called Moksha Purushartha Shloka, in which through Bhaja Govindam we become fit enough to know God, merge in God, then no more remain as a isolated individual suffering in this world through body, mind, speech, etc. Chant this shloka. Today we'll do them 11 times. That is enough today. Tomorrow onward, the second one. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudhamate, Samprapte Sannihite Kale, Nahi Nahi Rakshati Rukrung Karane, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudhamate, संप्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि नहि रक्षति डुक्रुङ्करणे भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते संप्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि नहि रक्षति डुक्रुङ्करणे भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते संप्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि नहि रक्षति डुक्रुङ्करणे भज गोविन्दं भज मूढमते संप्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि नहि रक्षति डुक्रुङ्करणे भज गोविन्दं भज मूढमते संप्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि नहि रक्षति डुक्रुङ्करणे भज गोविन्दं भज मूढमते संप्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि नहि रक्षति डुक्रुङ्करणे भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि नहि रक्षति डुक्रुङ्करणे भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि नहि रक्षति डुक्रुङ्करणे भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि नहि रक्षति डुक्रुङ्करणे. Thank you, friends. See 2 points. One is what? Telling is my job. Over. How much you grasp it, how much you understand it, how much you do understand the value and importance of it, and how quickly you practice it. These all in your hands. First. Second is what? What is truth hidden given in these shlokas? I am here to talk. I don't know how to make it exciting or making very attractive or make you dance or surprised or amazed. All those languages, expressions I have not learned. But truth will speak, which is highly important, highly useful for the life. The dramatizations, the vocabulary, the variety of accents, the techniques to attract you, the youth, ये सारा उसके लिए अलग स्किल्स सीखना पड़ता है. अब इस जिंदगी में आई हैव नो टाइम. I am busy in my Shastra. Then in between, I felt why not express or give some information regarding Geetha to my beloved youngsters. That's how this Sila started. Therefore, don't compare me with the wonderful, excited speakers of the world. So many are there. Listen to them, learn from them, grow in your life. किससे भी सुनो, आप सुनो, सीखो, आगे बढ़ो. हमको तो वो चाहिए. But if at all you want to learn Geetha, learn Bhaja Govindam, these classes also are available. Just welcome with full freedom. Okay. So we have done today Shloka Bhaja Govindam. Now, in common sense thought today, see what is the simplest thing in life in our common senses is ki, hmm, first of all, avoid doing which are not our duties. Second, what? Make a habit of knowing and doing exactly what our duties. Third is do those things in such a manner that it is natural, it is effortless, it is willing and joyful. Naturally, effortlessly, willingly and joyfully, let us learn to stick and do only our duties. Stick to and do our duties. Like the Lord has given me this job of Geetha talks to you. Okay, so let this the job of me given to me by the Lord, the duty, let it be consciously taken in my mind to be done joyfully and not so much struggle and fighting, etc. And let it happen naturally. Love the youngsters. And you are given by the Lord some information with about Gita ji, not the complete. So whatever it is, share with them. Is it not? The one who struggles to do the duties, the one who struggles to give up the non duties, he will suffer in both ways in life. Along with your external technology trainings, your vocal talking trainings, your skills of your profession, your variety of those traits or good qualities, और रहने दो आप पर ये भी सीखो अपना धर्म को प्रेम से आनंद से स्व इच्छा से फिर सहजता से करने का सीखना लाइक यू आर हेल्पिंग योर पेरेंट्स इट्स अ ड्यूटी इज इट नॉट यू आर एट होम यू आर ईटिंग फूड यू आर स्टेइंग देयर दे आर वर्किंग सो मच हार्ड डेली 1 घंटा मदर को एक आधा घंटा पापा को हेल्प करने में क्या जाता है आपका यू हैव टू मैनेज योर लाइफ इन दैट वे not that you are kept so busy in the world that you can't find time to serve parents. Can't believe this one. You waste your 4 hours in the TV, 6 hours in cell phone, 8 hours like sleeping. You know it more than me. भगवान किसी बच्चों को भी किसी मनुष्यों को भी अपने तरफ पहुंचने के लिए लोक सेवा करने के लिए माता पिता सेवा के लिए जो टाइम चाहिए उस टाइम के अलावा बिजी नहीं रखते किसी को. He never keeps anybody so busy that he is not finding time to serve parents, to do his duty or serve the world and also reach him. We keep ourselves busy with so many of the unwanted things as a necessary, out of attachments, out of emotions, out of sentiments वगैरह. छोड़ के देखो एक बार. Stop seeing IPL. 3 hours are saved. See only the highlights. See, 3 hours are saved. You can do it. डबल डेकर है तो 6 घंटे बच गए आपके. Whatever double they say, double header or double decker. Is it not? Decide only at 4 o'clock in the evening or night at 8 o'clock. I will go through my cell phone or WhatsApp or whatever you have. बाकी टाइम नहीं. 6 घंटे बचेंगे आपके. Just like that. I'm not lying. You all know. So make the duty so natural, so habitual, so joyful, so willingly and effortless. I know duck takes to waters naturally. So too, you and I should take to dharma naturally. Our duties. Don't feel them as boredom or heavy load. Then you are immature. What is duty? Because we are taking from the world, we have the duty to reciprocate. You get salary, therefore you have to work office में, आपके नौकरी में. Why do you work with so much anger and frustration and दुख कि मेरे को ही सब काम देते हैं? When the salary is given तब नहीं कहते मेरे को ही पैसे दे रहे हैं उसको दे दो. वो तो हमको ही चाहिए, डबल चाहिए. These are all your own mind's misgivings, doings. उस mind को कर्व करना है with the intellect's correct understanding. And at a higher level, actually, the rule should be giving more than what we take, producing more than what we consume. A human being alone can do that. That country where the youth are the givers more to the country than receivers, that country prospers and has everything in surplus to share with other nations. That nation where consuming youth are more, givers, producers are less, that country becomes bankrupt. They have to go to IMF begging for the money or loans. See our neighbor countries. You know, as a human being, you're like in China, both contrast. China, throughout the world, they export because consumers are less, producers are more. Less means more producers. Here, in other country, Pakistan, consumers are more, they don't want to work, producers are less. Therefore, the corruption, therefore the bankruptcy. Our country, each of you also should be like this. This is the highest. उससे पहले कम से कम do the duty को justify तो करो. Do the duty duly, properly. Is it not? Is it not maturity? How can we be reckless, careless about it? Then what is the dignity in our intellect if on these essentials we are careless? That shows that we don't have common sense. When the government is making roads for you, pay the taxes and don't spoil the roads. When the government is giving water, give the water bill and don't waste the water. It's a duty. When the office is giving you the job and salary, do the job, take the salary. Duty with parents, with anybody. थोड़ा सा ना ये जो मन का खेल होता है, I don't want to do anything, everybody should give me everything only, and I just want to eat and sleep. No, duty should. These are all the devils in us. They are the अंदर का शैतान है. उन सबको ज्यादा आने नहीं देना, भगा दो उसको. And you yourself see, when we escape the duty, how regretted, guilty we feel. And when we fulfill the duty, how contented we are. And going beyond duty, when we serve extra hours to the world, how we feel the extra fulfillment. Within us also, the world will recognize and acknowledge it. ऊपर से भगवान तो देख ही रहे हैं कि दिस बंदे ना दिया हुआ काम से भी और अच्छा ज्यादा काम कर रहे हैं. मोर हैप्पी, लाइक हनुमान जी. He was told to find where is Sita. Not only found Sita ji, he first consoled her. He gave her that Angutha Vigara. Then he killed so many Rakshasas. Then he told that Sandesha to Ravanadi. Then he burnt the Lanka. How many things he did, Dekho? More than what was expected from him. वो एक्सपेक्ट ओनली इतना वो लोग सोच रहे थे और करके आए, ऑल ऑफ दैट वर 5 a month. If Sita was not assured, she could have committed suicide, etc. So to because some Rakshas are killed, now next time when we come for Yuddha, थोड़े कम हो गए. So to Lanka is burnt, by the time they are built, we come there. Is it not? इस तरह से हमको ना कम से कम हमारे ड्यूटीज को तो करना ही है, बट डू देम willingly, not forcefully, joyfully, not miserably, naturally, again not jabardasti, and also effortlessly. Effortless means the mental stresses and strains. You live like that, especially the girls, your duties of domestic type. India is still in that mood of the women folk, we are the homemakers. How much ever they're educated and all, 40-50% तो अभी घर ही में रहते हैं, 50 क्या 60 तक. Only 40% go out and do work. So your duty of taking care of in-laws, taking care of the house, children, willingly, joyfully, effortlessly करो. Naturally. Don't have. In that only your redemption, fulfillment is there. You understood? So to the men folk, their jobs, again their giving facilities at home, जो भी है, अच्छा थोड़ा ना जीवन को इस तरह की चीज़ों के द्वारा भर लो तो अच्छा रहे. कम से कम we don't suffer inside, we don't become liability outside. स्पिरिचुअलिटी बाद में, पहले ये बेसिक चीज़ कर. When is बाद में स्वामी जी स्पिरिचुअलिटी बाद में मीन्स 2 मिनट के बाद मैंने स्टार्ट गीता. Immediately only that way. So common sense thought also little bit shared. That should be enough. Now we'll go to our Gita, 7th chapter, 1 to 3 shlokas. Today again I will chant. Today I will summarize. Tomorrow I will not do. 4th shloka I will go straight away into. And as much clarity as possible I try to give today to every word as well as complete shloka. Your job is what? ध्यान से सुनो, समझने का कोशिश करो. And those who are regularly coming, they are already tuned, they'll be able to grasp. Others also, at least from now on, you are regular, you will be able to catch what's spoken. Suddenly, एक दिन आया वो भी बीच में, and what I am talking, which language, what is subject, naturally you don't understand. Suddenly मूवी रखा, बीच में कोई लड़ाई चल रही है, कोई बात है, you will not understand what it is. शुरू से देखना होता है उसको. So to those who are regularly coming, they know. Those who don't, at least now be regular, also catch up with our earlier discussions. So that you'll have tune with Krishna, with Geetha, with spirituality, with me, with your own life's successes, with your life's ultimate achievement. Purpose of Geetha is to make you succeed here and hereafter and forever. Here success is be happy in this world, hereafter is better lives for the forever is to discover the truth or the reality. Geeta's purpose is all these three. Vyavaharik Vijaya or Sukha, and then Uttama Utkrishta Para Shloka means the other world Sukha, then ultimate Prapti. Gita knowledge is for all these three. But you and I are now discussing just beginning only. When we become masters of this Gita Jnanam, then we will see whatever we are saying is true. So be attentive, catch it. Don't say कि पूरा वेदांत स्पिरिचुअलिटी बता रहे हो, हमारा व्यवहार के लिए बता रहे हो. व्यवहार का 6 अध्याय में बता चुके हैं, बीच बीच में वो भी बताएंगे. In fact, all these also required thing, as I said 2 days back, keep the stock of this knowledge with you. Whenever required, you can use it. And if you are enchanted right now, daily spend 15 minutes in contemplating this. एक बार सुन ही रहे हो लाइव, उसके बाद भी और एक बार सुनोगे, तो then you will know little better, little more than what yesterday you heard or understood. Like that, let us grow in our life. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geeta Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita अथ सप्तमोऽध्यायः ज्ञानविज्ञानयोगः. श्रीभगवानुवाच. 3 श्लोकास पूरा एक बार वन गो में और एक बार 2 times हम पढ़ेंगे. And I am requesting you, begging you, have the kitab in front or your own cell phone somewhere. Bhagavad Gita, you just download it and keep ready. 7th chapter. Therefore, whenever I am chanting, you also chant with me, so you become familiar. Start. श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यासक्तमनाः पार्थ योगं युञ्जन्मदाश्रयः असंशयं समग्रं मां यथा ज्ञास्यसि तच्छृणु ज्ञानं तेऽहं सविज्ञानम् इदं वक्ष्याम्यशेषतः यज्ञात्वा नेह भूयोऽन्यत् ज्ञातव्यमवशिष्यते मनुष्याणां सहस्रेषु कश्चिद् यतति सिद्धये यततामपि सिद्धानां कश्चिन्मां वेत्ति तत्त्वतः. अगेन श्री भगवानुवाच मय्यासक्तमनाः पार्थ योगं युञ्जन्मदाश्रयः असंशयं समग्रं मां यथा ज्ञास्यसि तच्छृणु ज्ञानं तेऽहं सविज्ञानम् इदं वक्ष्याम्यशेषतः यज्ञात्वा नेह भूयोऽन्यत् ज्ञातव्यमवशिष्यते मनुष्याणां सहस्रेषु कश्चिद् यतति सिद्धये यतताम् अपि सिद्धानां कश्चिन्मां वेत्ति तत्त्वतः. Okay, the first shloka, Sri Bhagavanuvach. In that Bhagavan addresses Arjuna as He Partha. Okay, Shrunu, suno, tat shrunu, wo baat suno. Listen to that. What that? Mam yathajnasasi tat shrunu. As and how you will know me. As and how you will know me, that I am telling you. Oh, listen karo. As you know me, that I am telling you, listen. Mam yathajnasasi tachru. And the knowledge about me, I will teach you. It will be how? Asamshayam and samagram. From my side, I will explain so exhaustively that if you listen carefully, you will never have a samshayam. So too, samagram means complete, not half knowledge. So doubtlessly, completely, how you will come to know me, that knowledge I am giving you. You listen. Mam, mujhe, asамशयम, doubtlessly, samagram, completely, yathagnyasya, the way by which you will come to know me, that shrunu, I am going to teach you, tell you, you listen. माम असंशय समग्रम यथाज्ञास तृणु. मुझे संशय रहितता से समग्रता से जैसे जान पाओगे वो वाला मैं तुमको दे रहा हूं, वो सुनो. ओके, बट फॉर दैट यू हैव टू हैव थ्री क्वालिफिकेशंस. The fourth one is sunna. The first three qualifications is the three qualifications. The first one is mai asakta manaha. Clear? Now we have discussed every day state length. This much we say कि कुछ भी करो मेरे को नहीं पता, लेकिन toward the Lord develop that asakti. The one who's anasakta and ashraddhalu, why will he try to know the God? He will not. Therefore थोड़ा मेरे प्रति आसक्ति रखो. Okay, for you and I, the cause for asakti to God is the belief, the faith that whatever great we have within ourselves, whatever the great we have around us, all of that is given by the Lord only. So, out of that gratitude, we can have asakti for the Lord. Okay, asakti also means interest. Like मुझे फिजिक्स पढ़ने की आसक्ति है या वीकली पढ़ने की आसक्ति है ना, मुझे ऐसे घूमने की आसक्ति है. एवरीबडी हैज लाइक दैट. शाम को है ना, शाम को 7 बजे चलता हूँ घूमने, तो मेरे को उसमें आसक्ति है, रुचि है, इंटरेस्ट है. Therefore, my asakta manaha is having love, devotion for Lord, gratitude for the Lord. So too, asakti means interest, curiosity, interest to know the Lord. So if you can have this quality, many people study Shastra, etc. Sometimes intellectually they are equipped also, but never become sadhakas to know Lord because of पढ़ लिए लेकिन आसक्ति नहीं है अभी भी to know the Lord, to reach the Lord. Is it not? Mai asakta mana. Very typical thing it is. We may involve in something, still we may not have prema or asakti. The best example is working in an office. दिन भर काम करते लेकिन प्रेम से नहीं है, तनख्वाह के प्रेम से करते. So too, after 25 years of marriage, in few cases of the marriage, they do everything at home, but सारा आसक्तियां चले गए अभी. अब फॉर्मेलिटी चल रहा है. Some people have the art of renewing and refreshing by putting the refreshing button to enjoy their life continuously. But बाकी लोगों के लिए अब मजबूरी होता है. Is it not? I understood my asakta manaha. May your mind be having that inquisitiveness towards me, having that desire to know me, having that gratitude towards me, having that love towards me, having that feeling of unison or attachment to the Lord. ये है आसक्ति. Like in every one of us some likings, and towards that we go. Whenever we are leisurely there sometime, संडे आ गया छुट्टी, जहाँ आपको आसक्ति है उस दिन आप वो करते हो. किसी को सोने में है, कोई कपड़े धोता है, कोई उस दिन ग्रोसरी ले आते हैं, कोई घर को सेट करता है, उस दिन उनको उसमें आसक्ति है. कोई घूमने जाता है फ्रेंड्स के साथ, कोई टहलने जाता है, somebody complete his pending works. So I am telling everyone has asaktis of different types. Here the condition expected is asakti to Bhagavan. ओके, बिकॉज दैट इज बेसिक. जहां हमको आसक्ति है वहीं जाते हैं, वहीं जानने का प्रयास करते हैं, रिश्ता नाता एस्टैब्लिश करने का कोशिश. देखो भगवान, इफ यू डोंट से इफ यू डोंट हैव आसक्ति, यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू लिसन टू माय वर्ड्स. लाइक हाउ मेनी टॉक्स आर हैपनिंग इन यूट्यूब एट दिस मोमेंट. हंड्रेड्स आर देयर, लाइव इन ऑन लाइव. हमको जहां आसक्ति है वही देखते हैं, जो नहीं है तो क्यों. Like I have given 4,200 talks now, more than that. Even ज़्यादा है, 4,200 uploaded है. At least 7,000-8,000 we have done. But those who have asakti, few of them, they browse through and see. And you asakti, they even don't know that there is a channel ABC Divine in which all our shastras are being given satsanga in English and other languages. Is it not? So let us have asakti in Bhagwan. Okay, first point is thoroughly explained. Why asakta manaha bano. This is the first qualification. Secondly, yogam yunjan. We have already seen sixth chapter, yogam yunjan is not difficult. Fully controlling the mind. Samyamita mana means desha kala vastutaha, control of mind we have achieved. Mind can be pulled by us from any time, any place, any object, and put it in any time, place, and object as we desire. That's called as yoga sthiti. Fully the mind is in my control. It is not in the control of vasanas, nor in the control of its own negative habits, nor in the control of the senses and its perceptions and desires, not in the control of laziness of the body, not in the control of anything outside. It is in my control. That's called yogam yunjan. Second qualification. Third, madashraya. Taking my ashraya. Ashraya is support. To continue anything, you need to be inspired. To get inspiration, you need some source of inspiration that becomes ashraya or the support. Like my mother, father, they are the ashraya and support to inspire me, encourage me to do whatever the studies I have to do whatever the job I have to do. In the same way, take ashraya in the Lord in this particular context. The meaning is generally, though I am the ashraya to the world, without me, nothing can run. Anyway, Bhagavan is going to say that in next 3 or 4 slokas. But particularly in this context, the ashraya on the Lord means the next, whatever Bhagavan is going to give us the wisdom, by God's grace, we will be able to understand. We will be able to convince about, we will be able to practice. So this type of prayerful faith in the Lord is called as Mad Ashraya. And anybody who has taken refuge or ashraya or support of the Lord has never ditched or denied anyone. Even राक्षसों को भी भगवान ने वरदान दिया. है ना? He knows they are going to be negative. But they took Ashraya, so Bhagavan says, I will give. He never denies anyone, forsakes anyone. Knowing that when we take his Ashraya, in general also for everything in life, particularly when we are studying Gita, what is the feeling of Ashraya therefore now? Oh Lord, we are at your feet, sitting and studying this Gita. Please bless us with the understanding. And we know that you will bless us and we'll definitely get matured in the understanding. That type of strong feeling is Ashraya. The asakti is what? The Lord is there, He is great, He is kind, He is compassionate, He has given to us so much, therefore I am grateful to Him. That is my asakta, asaktamana. Yoga Myunjan is the mind is controlled. So when you control the mind, what the control of the mind done in the sixth chapter is to be used for? To know the God. To know the God, what are the qualifications? That mind should have asakti in God, that should mind take the ashraya in the God. So the mana asakta to Lord and the buddhi is ashrita in the Lord. Then the chitta is controlled in that yoga manner. Such individual, if you are, then you listen to me. I am going to tell you about myself. Mam yatha gnasasita shrunu. So that you can know me, that knowledge I am going to tell. And how will you know me? Asamshayam and samagram, without any doubt and without any incompleteness. Completely, doubtlessly, you will know me. These are all very subtle things. You being youngsters, one or two things may miss, but as you grow by the age of 30-35, तब तक आपको ये बात समझ में आने लगते हैं. अभी समझ में आया? Congrats, you are great. So, हे अर्जुन, हे मया, हे पार्थ, मया आसक्त मनाः, योगम युंजन मदाश्रयः. ये तीनों qualifications से fourth one is Shrunu. Listen from me. The fourth one. What are you telling? Asamshayam samagram mam yathagnyasasi. The ways and techniques by which doubtlessly, completely you will come to know me, that knowledge I am giving you. दिस इज फर्स्ट श्लोका एसेंस. भगवान इन द सेकंड श्लोका थोड़ा सा उसको और ऐड करते हुए थॉट को बढ़ाकर कंप्लीट करते हैं. व्हाट इज सेकंड श्लोका? ज्ञानम तेहं सविज्ञानम इदं वक्ष्याम्य शेषतः. तो ज्ञानम, द थियोरेटिकल नॉलेज अबाउट मी. Vijnanam, it has two meanings. The practices which take you to me and the experience when you reach me. Both of them are called Vijnanam. कभी साधना को विज्ञानम कहते हैं, कभी अनुभूति को विज्ञानम कहते हैं. चलो हम दोनों छोड़ लेते हैं, जोड़ लेते हैं. So the sadhana to anubhava of the Lord and anubhuti of the Lord, both. Before the sadhana and anubhuti, jnanam is all details about Lord. How great the Lord is, how glorious the Lord is, why we have to achieve Him. All these were Jnana. Vijnana means how to achieve Him and the experience thereafter when we achieve Him. So Jnanam teham sa Vijnanam. Idam vakshami. देखो अभी आपके सामने मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ. Very closely I'll bring to your heart without making the subject complicated or typical or difficult. Idam vakshami and asheshatah. I'll not spare any knowledge because you are great disciple deserving. सारा कुछ मैं बता देता हूँ. ठीक है, आप बताओगे, मैं सुनूं क्यों? मुझे क्या लाभ है? That is the second line which is important. भगवान says यत ज्ञात्वा. That me, when you know me, न इह भूयः अन्यत् ज्ञातव्यम् अवशिष्यते. In this world there is nothing remains to be known. In knowing me, you will become knower of everything. You need not know anything special. Then yesterday I touched upon this topic little deeper and subtler. Same thing I will repeat to you. One is what? When something is known, then you have to work for it to get it. Then it gives sukha. Like I've come to know that in the grocery market or the superstore, new objects have come and came to me. So I know it. But they have to go to the shop, pay the money and get it. No? Then use it. But in this knowledge of Bhagavan, Jnana Vijnana Kana, when you know Him, be attentive. Knowing itself is gaining Him. Gaining itself is being with Him, being one with Him. And what is the God? Is a pure, conscious, infinite existence, bliss. Satchit Ananda is Brahma. Another Paramatma. So here knowing is gaining, gaining is being. You need not do anything to gain or be. That is the speciality of it. And Lord being infinitely blissful, the one who is infinitely bliss, he has nothing lacking in him. Why will he have a desire? Why will he work in the world outside? Therefore, na jnatavya avashishyate means that nothing remains to be known is equal to nothing desires to be known. Therefore, is equal to nothing to be worked to gain, nothing to be gained. In this way, this knowledge of me gives you the experience of ultimate, after which you don't need to know anything, do something, or gain something. That's the meaning of yat jnatva na iha bhuyaha anyat jnatavyam avashishyate. Having known me, nothing remains for you to know in this world, because in this knowledge of mine, I am going to tell you, I am that cell which is in the form of all. Like if you know the plastic, all plastic chairs are known because they are made from the plastic. If you know the gold, all ornaments are known. So if you know the Lord, the whole world is known. The Lord being infinitely blissful, and that knowing becomes being a, you are infinitely blissful. There is nothing to be done or gained, etc. remains. That state is called Jivan Mukti. This is the second sloka. But many people run for artha, run for kama. Some matured, decent guys even do the dharma. But they are very rare are the ones who really prepare themselves as well as uh, uh, desire to know the God and know Him. They are very, very rare are these species. Therefore, in the third sloka, Bhagavan says, Manushyanam sahasreshu, among thousands and thousands of human beings, kaschid yatati, siddhaye. Very few are the ones who try to have this siddhi of knowing me by theory, experiencing me by practice. Sahasreshu Manusyanam Kaschid Yatati. Why people have so many vasanas, so many desires, so much of importance to the world, so many of attractions, so much of attachments to things and beings. They just have no time at all for this. Only few like those who are coming to the class, such you cute youngsters, lovely youngsters, they are called कश्चित here. मनुष्याणाम सहस्रेषु हजार हजारों में कुछ ही लोग भगवान को जानना चाहते. Many people without knowing God, they want some things from the God, and when they get those things, they involve in the God so much that they don't remember the God in the object so much. Like the child cries for a khilauna, mother gives it. Child gets lost in the khilauna so much, he never cares the mother only. Many people are like that. That's why kaschid yatati siddhaye. And yatatamapi siddhanam, even though people, many are trying to go to the Guru and listen from him, jnanam and vijnanam, the knowledge about the Lord, then the practice to reach the God, then the experience of the Lord. Though few people are there to try, among them also, yatatamapi siddhanam, kaschid mam veti tattvataha. Only very rare one completely knows me. Otherwise, every jiva will have to evolve to reach the Lord. That may take millions of lives. So, you are talking about taking conscious initiative and putting effort to reach out. ऐसे लोगों में हजारों में कुछ कोशिश करते हैं, और कोशिश करने वाले हजारों में कोई एक को ही the knowledge about me theoretical, the practice to reach me, and the experience of being one with me, it comes to you. So, and once it is known, once it is gained, nothing remains to be known or gained. See? The whole universe is in front of me. All of it has got its own substratum. That substratum I have discovered as myself. Then what else remains as other than me to desire for me? For me to desire? And what else the work I have to do? Nothing, no? That is why yatatamapi siddhanam kaschit mam veti tattvataha. Only few are the ones continue the process till they know me तत्वतः. Others बीच बीच में चले भी जाते हैं, कुछ तो स्टार्ट भी नहीं किए. Okay, these are the three shlokas. Bhagavan says, I am giving jnanam vijnanam, by which you will know me completely. For that you have to be prepared with the maya saktamanaha yogam yunjan madashreya, and sunte jao mere se shrunu. Tomorrow we will see Bhagavan talks about his own self. In that he says, the entire Jada Prakriti is me only, the Chetana in them also is me only. Therefore, myself only is there in the form of this word. Like the ocean saying to every wave, or water saying to every wave and every ripple, every bubble, and even to the ocean, that is me who is there in your form. You can never exist other than me, apart from me, independent of me. I can be without you. In that way, Bhagavan is going to explain to us what we have to know about him, and that theoretical knowledge, how to make it practical experience. Further, the tips or practices have to be given. Therefore, from that seventh or eighth or ninth sloka, Bhagavan gives Punyogandha Prithivyam cha Tejasyasmi Bhavasau Jivanam Sarvabhuteshu Tavasyasmi Tapasishu Bijamam Sarvabhutana Vidyapartha. All these will teach us. So don't miss the classes from tomorrow. Tomorrow we will see Bhagavan will teach us the entire world is permeated by me, including the fellow in front of you, including your neighbor. Like one canvas, a family is drawn. The father is there, mother is there, brother, sister are there, कुर्सियां भी है, कुत्ता भी है, सारा खाने का चीज है. Only one cloth, all of them. Only one TV screen. The hero, heroine, villain, side villain, comedian, the place, all of them in one dream, all are projected. In the same way, me alone is one. On me, all these things are there. How is all that? We'll be contemplating little bit subtly with this further shlokas. This is a heavy dosed chapter. This one, the next one, and not so much also that you can't understand. You are intelligent, you are sharp, your SQ is good. Definitely you will reason provided you are regular. Thank you. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Maya Saktamanaha Partha Yogam Yunjanmadashrayah Asamshayam Samagram Maham Yatha Jnasya Tachrunu Jnananteham Savijnanam Idam Vakshyamya Sheshatah Yajnatva Neha Bhuyonyatu Jnatavyamavashishyate Manushyanam Sahasreshu Kaschid Siddhaye Yatatamaphi Siddhanam Kaschinmam Vetti Tattvataha. These three shlokas we saw the summary today. And Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudhamate, Samprapte Sannihite Kale, Nahi Nahi Rakshati Dukrum Karane. Common sense thought. Learn not to do the non duties, which are bad. Learn to do the duty, and learn to do the duties naturally, effortlessly, willingly, and joyfully. These are our today's common sense learnings. Tomorrow we'll meet with some more of this sort. Thank you, friends. God bless you all. Love you all. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Yes. Friends, thanks. Manusya